Hello. So, welcome back to my another YouTube video. First of all, I'm feeling very grateful to have such people like you, and because the support which you have shown till date, it's really it means a lot, and I'm looking forward to stick with it because I assure you that I would be consistent enough to in keeping the track of posting videos on YouTube. Currently, because of the I won't say hectic, but packed schedule of assignments, part-time job, college, everything, it gets really tedious. Let's not call it tedious, but a little bit difficult to post videos on daily basis. So most probably I'm thinking to post it once in a week, but hopefully I would be able to post it more often in future. So today in this video, I would be talking about my till date journey, not the introduction part, but like how I got into Canada and how and why I decided to do further studies like here in Canada. So to begin with, as I've already shared, I have done my bachelor's in hospitality management and services, and post to that I had my own cloud kitchen during the pandemic season, and so being fond of getting acquainted to the foreign countries, and obviously because of their educational facilities, like obviously Canada has the best one of the best educational facilities, so I decided to come to Canada, and I started my process like it took me around 8 months roughly, including the visa filing process. So I began in around uh, September or October. So I decided to apply in those months, but due to some reasons, it got little bit postponed. And I applied in the first college which I applied was Lambton, and there are agencies who help you with applying to your selected colleges. So suppose let's take an example. I have done my overall filing process with the help of IDP, so they really are helpful. So basically, it is an international education specialist firm or organization. So one of them, her name was Namrata Joshi. She is really a great person, and she has really helped me a lot in filing in all of the colleges and also for the visa. So they have their branches all over India, and I approached their branch in Thane, which is in Mumbai, and yeah, I met her in Thane branch. Her name is Namrata Joshi, and post to that, she asked me to submit certain documents, which included mark sheets like your 10th, 12th, and all the graduation mark sheets. So in a single PDF. So I would prefer to keep all the documents which I will be sharing with you now. Keep them ready. You don't have to submit it immediately once you decide a college. Just keep it ready, and once you are finalized with all of the things, you can. It would be helpful for you and won't be hectic for you on the 11th hour. So yeah, mark sheets, the 10th, 12th, and graduation, all the certificates and all. Any important certificates, like if you have done internship in any of your favorite places, so you can add it, but keep it separate. So don't include the certificate part in your mark sheets PDF. So mark sheets, your certificates if any, then comes your passport copies, because they are really important, as you know. So keep that ready with you. Also the letter of recommendation. So basically, if you have done your graduations or in your any of your colleges, so you can ask your professors or your maybe a principal ma'am or sir regarding the letter of recommendations. Like they really help you guys with that thing. So yeah, letter of recommendation really are really helpful for your further studies. So have at least minimum 2 to 3 letter of recommendations. And moving forward, IELTS, which is very required, IELTS, which is pronounced as IELTS. So it is valid for 2 years. So just don't do any kind of delay in that thing. Anyways, when you have decided to do your further studies, or you will be planning to go in next year, just give it IELTS, and it hardly requires 1 or 2. Like it for me, it took around 1 to 2 months for preparation. It's not that easy. It's a bit tricky. So I would advise, like, whenever you're deciding to go for further studies for the next year, so just give it away. So you can book IELTS through their online sites. Even IDP helps. IDP has their own IELTS platform. You can go check it out on Google. Also, yeah, these are the main documents. One of the main documents which you will be requiring. So keep that ready with you. Anyways, I would provide descriptive information in the description, in the link below, and like what all the documents which you would be requiring for your documentation purposes. Also, for about myself, so in November I started applying to the all of the colleges. So firstly, I applied in Lambton. So they do not charge any kind of fees. So it was really a good choice to go in. So I applied to Lambton. Then I'm not remembering exactly, but post to that I applied in Humber in the month of December. Then George Brown, Fanshawe, and Centennial. So each colleges have their own openings, like application openings. So suppose Lambton had their opening at on, I guess, 16th or 17th November in 2021. And yeah, so at that time I applied in these colleges, and one by one, like Lambton took me around 20 days, roughly 20 days for my offer letter, acceptance letter. But it may vary to with colleges to colleges. So George Brown, where I'm studying right now, it took me around 3 months, almost 3 months, for my acceptance letter, because there are a lot of registrations in this college, and being high on demand. So as demand increases, being short on labor, or the acceptance, like the staff, it was really bit difficult to get in this college, because even though you have good CGPA or good scores, it is difficult to get in a college like George Brown. So plan it well before that. Don't just mess it up. So firstly, as I said, it took me around 7 to 8 months. It seems to be long period, but it's not. Trust me, it's not. So plan it according to it. So yeah, so once I applied to the colleges, I got all offer letters from all of the colleges, and it really was a good journey in applying to the colleges. So yeah, so also the main part, how could I forget? Your SOP, statement of purpose, but it can only be written once you have a firm offer from any of the colleges, like you have been accepted in our college. So post to that, you have to write a SOP. So it is statement of purpose. So basically your purpose regarding coming to Canada. I would be sharing in detail about it in another video. So yeah, you have to keep the SOP ready with you. Post to once you get your offer letter. Also, that's good enough for now. But more about it. The thing is, you have to be patient about it, because getting acceptance from such colleges, it's difficult. There are many visa refusals, and I would most probably I would be sharing about each topic in detail in rest of the videos. So let's say about how did I file my visa, what were the precautions which I took, what about the SOP, how do we have to write it, then post to that, what are the documents or hard copies which we have to carry to Canada, what are the things which we have to carry to Canada, our clothes, grocery, everything I would be sharing in detail in another videos. So for now, I have shared as much as I could about myself, like why I chose this stream, why I opted to come to this college. So also the main part is you would be in a question like why I chose Canada. So it is an important question, I know that. So about that also I would be keeping a separate video for it. I would just not waste your time watching a video for like 10 minutes. So yeah, most probably I would be sharing rest of the videos in upcoming weeks regarding the same. So if you have any doubts or if you have any queries regarding the same, you can just comment down below, or I would be creating a Instagram page. I haven't yet done that, so you can also message me on that. uh, I guess it's good enough for the day. And if you have any queries, as I said, you can always comment down. I would instantly give reply on it. Also, it's really a good start for me because I never thought of getting into this YouTube thing before this. So I just hope that you would be giving a good and positive, not just positive, but whatever feedback you guys would like to give, you can just comment down or you can just ping me on Instagram once I open the account. So yeah, I'm looking forward to improve myself. Also, yeah, there's nothing to talk about. So I think it's good for today. So let's just be together, subscribe to my channel, and let's just meet in another videos. And also you can just share around the link. So if you have any friends or any of your friends who are planning to come to Canada, so it might be helpful for them, and I would really appreciate that. So yeah, let's just meet uh, as soon as possible. And yeah, thank you. Bye.